Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Oh my God, Brandy just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you. That's very nice of you. That's a way to wake up. I literally just woke up, oh God, 45 minutes ago. I am tired. Thank you very much, Brandy. That is awesome. Afternoon, Kangaloope, it is morning. You know why it's morning? It's morning because I just woke up, okay? It's morning when I say it's morning. Kangaloope. It's morning. I stayed up way too late last night. I was hyped up after Core. Listen, I was so bored last night, I bullied Core into streaming so we could just hang out and talk about FouseyTube and other shit. So I made Core stream at 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, let me do this damn music. We can get started. All right.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
Good morning. Good morning, all. Thank you again, Brandy, for the 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate that. That was very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, my God. I just woke up. Brandy been member for 6 months. Sent stuff early because wifey in hospital with pneumonia because she is stubborn, kind of like you, but with wood chipper. By the way, wood chipper's 2024. Okay, wait a minute now. Okay, I hope wifey gets better. All right, I hope wifey gets better. And don't be blaming her stubbornness for having to be landing in the hospital. You know, just because we think we're Wonder Woman, it doesn't mean we deserve to be in the hospital now. Well, wifey in the hospital with pneumonia because she's stubborn, kind of like you. That's so rude. Listen, listen, you just gave me 5 members, which I appreciate yet again. But listen, that doesn't mean I get to catch strays. I am so sick of catching strays by mofos. I'm sick of it. I'm done. I'm going to start passing out strays left and right. What's up, Mad Mex? You have to troll. True, Brandy, true. No, I hope your wife gets better, though. I really do. I hope she gets better. Okay, let me pull the Chud Logic thing to do. I need to get a 3rd screen, y'all. I need to get a 3rd screen. And you know what I would like the 3rd screen? I want one of those skinny, long ones that I can just throw my chat in. If I could just throw my chat in that screen, my life would be so much easier. I just need a 3rd screen. I don't need, like, how Nick has, like, the 3 screens and he's got, like, the really nice one. No, I don't need all that. I just need a long one with the chat. I don't know. I might tell my husband I want one for Christmas. But then again, I'm getting a toolbox for Christmas to be my coffee bar. All right. Tell me how y'all are doing while I change this title. All right. To tell you now, the first thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about Deaf Noodles being AI now. And I didn't realize that until I heard it last night. And we looked it up. I don't think it was on stream. I think it's before we went live and we were like messing around being bored. And I was like, he's not AI now. See, look at him. And then they were like, Xylie, watch the video. And I was like, ew, that's creepy. Xylie, all you need is a screen with a rotating stand. Okay, well, Meowser, that's true. Very true. I get you. But here's the problem. I don't even have the 3rd screen. I, like, physically need the 3rd screen. But, yeah, that's true. I can get the screen with the rotating stand. Good point. That's why I have you around, Meowser. You're smart. Y'all know how I am with technology. I suck, bro. He's a replicant. All right. Well, I found this dude who did a video about it. Okay, hold on. 100%. I knew it was going to do that. All right. Dude is rocking the mullet. He's rocking a mullet. He literally looks like what about half my friends look like in, like, the 90s. Not gonna lie. I have no idea what's behind him. I don't know this, I don't know this YouTuber. I literally just found them today. And I haven't watched this video yet, but he's got the only video on, Deaf Noodles being AI. He put it out a day ago. His name is Yap Zaddy. I refuse. Bro. Okay, we need to work on that name. It's got 1.63K subscribers, etc., etc. I don't know. We're going to watch it. And then we're going to hop over to Deaf Noodles channel. If you share your privy and not your bumhole, is that a mullet? Yes, it's a mullet. Purple. AI is way too intelligent for Deaf Noodles to be an AI. Amber, we're going to be nice today. Okay, listen. It's the day before elections, okay? We are going to be nice today. All right? We are not going to let the outside influence us. We are going to be the sweethearts that I know we all can be. And that is including myself. Okay? Okay? We are going to be good. I expect it from every single one of you, especially Amber Chick. Frauds. All y'all are frauds. Fraudsters. All right, let's see this dude's video. Hold on. I don't even know what I can speed him up to. We could try 1.5. If I have to go down, I will. Crash for 2. Define good. True.
Deaf Noodles.
I guess I'm back.
It's probably a name that you haven't heard in a while. He's recently made a bit of a comeback, and his fans are stoked, honestly. But the thing is, that's not Deaf Noodles. That is an AI avatar.
I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
And nobody, not even his fans, seem to realize that a robot is puppeting the corpse of Deaf Noodles comedy group. And I have 100% irrefutable proof that this is definitely AI, allegedly in my opinion. But first, to understand the evidence, it might help to get a little bit of a backstory. So after Deaf Noodles lost his audience, he started...
I can't get past the mullet when I'm watching him. I can't get past the mullet. And I shouldn't do that. That's like really bad on my part. I can't get past that. I like mullets too. I can't get past the mullet though. It's distracting. All right.
Sort of spiraled for a while until he eventually nuked all the content from his channel. It was completely empty. Then the channel was rebranded to Irrelevant News with no mention of Deaf Noodles whatsoever, and started uploading AI-generated drama videos
Have y'all noticed that Deaf Noodles is doing his stuff on Twitter again? Where he's like, what do you think about this? And this happened, and what do you think about this? Did y'all notice he's doing that on Twitter again? But he's doing it under Irrelevant News. Yep, he is.
Barely ever got more than 1,000 views. Basically, Deaf Noodles had become an unsuccessful AI content farm, which is maybe the lowest form of life on the internet next to like porn, spam, bots. Wild to think about considering Deaf Noodles was once like one of the most promising up-and-coming YouTubers.
Deaf Noodles!
At the time, I remember people were speculating that maybe Dennis had sold Irrelevant News and some company was just using the IP to make like trash content. So imagine my surprise when yesterday, completely out of nowhere, the Irrelevant News channel uploads a video with the words face reveal in the title. You don't have to imagine my surprise. It looked like this.
I remember when he uploaded that video, I was like, oh, Deaf is back. Good for him. Meowser for 2. Not everyone can rock the Joe Dirt aesthetic, not gonna lie. True, Meowser. Very true. Thank you for the 2.
It looked like a Mr. Beast thumbnail. This is me reaching for the golden era of Deaf Noodles. And when I clicked on the video, my noggin could not wrap around what I was witnessing. It was Dennis reprising his role as the iconic cat in a Minecraft house character with the original Irrelevant News intro.
Irrelevant News.
And I was happy for him. It was like I had stepped into some sort of alternate YouTube timeline where Hassan and Ethan had never met, and the Mr. Beast crew stayed in the Bermuda Triangle. And
okay, this guy's funny. No. This dude is funny.
alternate YouTube timeline where Hassan and Ethan had never met, and the Mr. Beast crew stayed in the Bermuda Triangle. And
okay, I like this dude so far.
Deaf Noodles gave up his stand-up comedy career to continue the golden era of drama content. But then, as the video went on, I realized that we are in the darkest timeline, and what I'm watching is, in fact, completely AI-generated content. How do I know without without a doubt that this is AI-generated content. Well, let's take a look at the video, shall we?
Hey y'all, it's Pearl.
So he starts the video with this AI-generated character. This is the voice that he's been using for all the AI content on this channel previously. This person, even though they're all shrouded in darkness or whatever, you can see their mouth is moving to the voice.
I've been keeping things under wraps for a while now, but I'm finally ready to reveal who I am.
It's not an actor. This is an AI-generated avatar. So DefNoodles clearly understands how to use AI at this level.
Anyway, without further ado, here we go. 3, 2.
Oops, I did it again. I guess I'm back. The other guy, yeah, he tried to kill me off, but forgot I'm a cat with 9 lives. Anyway, he got what he deserved, and now it's time to get back to what we do best. Buckle up, we got some good stuff coming. Let's get back to it.
I feel so fooled. You know how I was fooled? I was fooled by the thumbnails. I didn't go and watch the videos. I just saw that he uploaded with his face on the videos again. It's horrible.
Irrelevant news.
Okay, so off the bat, the way he's speaking is just robotic. I don't know how else to describe it. Maybe it's just an awkward intro, but the thing is, it's like that for the entire video. And his head movements don't even seem to match what he's saying.
Bryce Hall was busy dodging soccer stars, sliding into his girlfriend's DMs.
Bryce Hall.
In a twist, KSI responded by confessing.
In a twist, KSI.
In a twist.
In a twist.
In a twist.
In a twist. Not only does he sound robotic, but he's making an uncomfortable amount of eye contact with the camera, like he's not blinking at all. And his face doesn't even exchange expressions. My suspicion when I was watching the video was that
Okay, I will say the video we watched last night, I was creeped out. Not gonna lie. I was completely creeped out watching it. And I'm gonna make y'all watch one, just to let you know.
But the reason why this is so convincing is because this is real footage. Like, he green screened himself into the cat house. The thing that is AI generated is the script, the voice, and his mouth has been completely replaced with AI. That's why none of his actions match his mouth. That's why he makes sure not to emote or anything, so he can put whatever audio over his mouth that he wants. So I was extremely suspicious of this footage, and after I was done watching the video, I downloaded it so I could take a closer look. And what I found, in my opinion, confirms without a doubt that this is AI generated content. If we zoom in by 200%,
Enhanced.
I'm switching right now between 2 frames. Only his mouth is moving. If you look at his hair, not a single pixel is moving. If I go back a couple frames and he's in the middle of moving, and then one frame only his mouth is moving, and then the next frame his head is moving when he's looking down, it makes no sense. Video does not do that. Here's another one. See, he's moving, he's in the middle of moving, everything's moving normally. I get to this frame, and boom, only his mouth moves, and then the next
Okay, see, that's way too technical for me. Just look at it and you can tell it's AI. Listen, excuse me, deep sea monster, okay? I would like to say, as one of the people that were fooled, I was only fooled because of the thumbnail, because I never clicked any of the videos, okay? I was fooled by a thumbnail, okay? Deep sea monster, all right? You feel like you want to call people out? Just saying. I was fooled because of a thumbnail. Because I'm not going to go and watch DefNoodles video. What? Unless he's beefing with somebody. Yeah, exactly, Ellis, because nobody watches his videos anymore. Oh, God.
second he starts moving again. Let's find another one. I'll just click in another random spot. There's another one. Look, I'm flipping between the 2 frames right now. Literally nothing else is moving. My guess is he recorded at something like 24 frames per second, and the AI spat out a 30 frames per second version. And now, in between the frames, it's filling in the gaps where his mouth is supposed to be moving, but the video itself is not actually moving. Also, there's a bunch of sections like this where his microphone is stretching, and this happens all throughout the video too. Look, the microphone's stretching in this one. Why is the microphone stretching? Damn, is your microphone happy to see me, or is this just AI generated? But maybe this isn't convincing to you, you know? Maybe.
Penelope, I'm kind of busy right now. What do you want? What do you want, fat cat? What do you want, fat cat? You want me to just pause and not do my job because you want head pats? What do you want? I'm adopting you out, bro. You're gone. You're out of here. I'm putting you in a crate. It's gonna have to be a heavy duty crate because she's like fat. Go on, fatty. Leave me alone. Spoiler alert, it wasn't a microphone the whole time. Stop! Penelope, stop! Stop! Go away! Get out of here! Oh my god, she's stubborn. She is the most stubborn cat that I own. I swear to God. Okay. Microphone stretching. I didn't notice that, but then again, I was just watching the video. I wasn't going frame by frame.
Maybe he's using Facetune, that could bend the microphone, that could make weird frame things happen with his mouth. But the thing is, if this is real footage and he's doing an AI mouth replacement, then that means he has a finite amount of footage that he's actually recorded. There's a limited amount of versions of Dennis that can exist in any given video. So I took the original footage and I started kind of comparing different moments to see if I could see whether the footage was being reused throughout the video. And I didn't find anything until he uploaded a second video. So these are 2 different videos uploaded on 2 different days. And I'm going to show you basically my smoking gun, essentially. This is the evidence, in my opinion. Get ready.
Daily Well of
I
Hawk
did it
to a
again.
fame social
I guess
media
I'm
to
back.
raise
The other
stars for
guy,
young
yeah,
Hawk
he tried to
as
kill
her
me
next
off, but
podcast
forgot I'm a
guest.
cat with 9
Because
lives.
who'd want
Anyway,
a dog
he got
power
what
in
he
the line?
deserved.
Oh my God. No.
And now it's time to get back to what we do best.
Right?
Buckle up, we got some good stuff coming.
So what you're looking at is 2 different videos from 2 different days of him talking about different things. Clearly, plainly, clearly obvious that this is the same footage. The movement is identical. There's no amount of mannerisms or cadence that create this level of synchronicity between 2 separate videos. I mean, this is 100% the same footage. The wrinkles on the shirt are exactly the same. The way
I kind of like this content creator. That is creepy. It's very creepy. It's like, bruh.
his hair sits is exactly the same. This is the same footage, but he's talking about 2 different things. This is an AI avatar. The crazy thing about this is the audience believing it. They completely believe that this is Dennis reprising his role as Def Noodles. And the sad thing is they're stoked about it. They're excited. And I feel so bad. Look at some of these comments. He's back, baby. So happy to see you, dude. I'm so hyped. Never thought a cat in Minecraft house would bring me so much joy. Liked, commented, and turned on notes. Already subbed. Missed you, dude. Nikocado is skinny again, and Dennis, the cat, is back in the Minecraft house. Timeline is fixing itself. Wait a fucking minute. You legit told us this was the most depressing era of your life? But Def, are you happy? Truly happy doing this again? I mean, I'm happy you are, but just want to make sure you are. No. He's not happy, he's lying to you. He would sooner make AI-generated content so he can suckle the teat of your attention rather than just making good content that you actually, like, appreciate watching. I hope...
I wonder... Okay, so... Def got rid of the comedy club. I wonder if he... Okay. Conspiracy time. Is it him doing it, or did he sell everything off? It's on his real channel. It's on his real channel, Skip. It is on the what used to be the Def Noodles channel. But did he sell everything off and, like, the person is doing it, or is it actually Def Noodles doing it? You know? That's what makes me think.
You don't hate doing this. Clearly, he does still hate doing this. There's a never-ending wall of these positive comments. These are people that watch Def Noodles content, and even they couldn't tell that this is AI generated. I feel like I'm in a horror movie, and all these people, like, I'm on the other side of the glass, I'm like,
It's behind you! Hurry out, it's behind you! And it's like, what?
Dennis! Dennis, you're back!
No, stop, Dennis! It's not Dennis!
And Dennis's jaw unhinges, and he just... Another aspect of this story, which is so ridiculous, is he comes back and actually doubles down on being human and not being AI. There's a lot of comments about the voice he's using, basically the raspiness in his voice.
Oops, I did it again. I guess I'm back.
That he does when he puts on the Def Noodles character. Lol, I'm glad to see you, but use your normal voice, Dennis. Welcome back, Dennis, but...
Yeah, you know what's funny? When I started watching that video and I didn't realize it was AI, like, right off jump, I was like, well, at least he's not doing that dumb voice that he did when he was the cat in the Minecraft house. And then the longer I watched it, I was like, wait a minute, the words coming out of his mouth is not matching his mouth movements. Oh my God, this is AI. Well, Arts, really, I'm not as smart as you, okay? Okay? I'm not as smart as you. Oh my God, Ellis, he does kind of sound like Nerd City, doesn't he? You're not wrong about that. He actually does sound kind of like Nerd City. Arts, you're fine. You know I'm joking. Crash for 5. I knew it was AI the whole time. I got the real Dennis chained up in the basement of a deli in South New Jersey. Thank you for the 5? Question mark? I don't know how I feel like taking money for, well, money's money, so I'll take it from a criminal too, that's fine. Do I need to take mod status away from you? I kind of feel like I'm harboring a criminal now. Just saying. Good gracious.
Don't strain your voice like that. Just use your regular voice, Dennis. 59 upvotes. And he addresses this in the start of his second video.
I've heard your feedback loud and clear, and I completely agree. I won't be doing the Gilbert Gottfried voice anymore. It's not just about your ears. It's also about preserving my voice. Anyway, let's...
Preserving your voice, dude. You're AI. You're AI. This is an AI bot. This idea that you are preserving your voice is so psychotic because he's here essentially doubling down on like being human. It acknowledges the lie. It shows that he does not give a fuck about his audience at all. I don't know. It's honestly just it's pathetic. I gotta say, it's honestly pathetic. I'm extremely disappointed in Death Noodles. It's not like I'm...
Is he doing it? Okay, now here's another theory. Now, wait a minute now. Here's another theory. Maybe he's trying to like create a good AI channel, but it's with himself, so it can't be like copyrighted or whatever. You know what I mean? Or however, I don't know. I don't know what the term would be and something like that. And maybe he's trying to do it through AI to push out more content. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I would think it would just be easier just to... Because you still have to edit. So wouldn't it just be easier to get in front of the camera and just do it? You know?
I'm a super fan or anything, but I have been following him since the downfall, and I think any content creator on YouTube has some level of empathy towards what Dennis went through, because I think most people don't really think that what he did was completely cancel worthy. He just handled it really, really poorly and kind of turned people off.
All people are saying is, man, that was pretty cringy, which he himself says on stage.
So to see him come back was actually, you know, kind of exciting, just for his own sake, and just to see him sort of like claw his way back up to success. It's an underdog story. If he had just come back...
I'm gonna be honest with you, Bern. I think you're taking it way more serious than what it's meant to be. With that statement that you wrote. I think you're taking it way too serious. Because even the jokes that he's dropping, he's not even being that serious. He's just showing what he noticed. And that people are getting fooled by it. You are taking it way too serious, my bro.
Back as the Death Noodles character, people would have been stoked. But now when they learn that this is AI, when this obviously inevitably gets out, because it's frankly just incredibly obvious, all these people are going to be disappointed again. Again, Dennis. You're f***ing yourself again. Dennis. When will you learn?
When will he learn?
For me, this is the last straw with Death Noodles. I'm out on Death Noodles. I don't care what he puts out. I was along for the ride just to sort of see where it went. But at this point, this completely erases any hope I had for Dennis recovering his career. Like, you wouldn't think that people would notice that you were wearing the same shirt and it's got the same wrinkles and that you're moving in the same way. I am human. I changed the accent because it's hard on my voice. Shut up, bitch.
Okay, he did talk about, now, when he had went from the cat in the Minecraft house to when he was in his fuck you stage where he was like saying cuss words and stuff like that, which was the stage that Amber Chick and I, we were all for. We were all for that Death Noodles, but then he couldn't shut up about Keemstar, okay? It was getting to the point where it was redundant. Like every video mentioned Keemstar. But for that very brief amount of time when he was in your fuck you era, we were loving it. He got rid of the accent. It was awesome, right? And he had said something about that doing that voice literally did hurt his voice. You know? So, I get it. Yeah, Amber Chick, it was nice, but then he started getting, like, obsessed with Keemstar, and it was getting old, because it was like, you know, I covered the first, 2-3 videos, and then a fourth one, and a fifth one, and a sixth one, and it was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not covering this anymore. Bruh.
You're a robot. You're a robot. You don't blink. You're a goddamn robot. Shut up. Death Noodles had already sort of faded into obscurity, and I think he needs to just continue that path and get a real job. To AI generate the cat in the Minecraft house to sort of like artificially like Frankenstein the best part of your career, it's just such a cynical approach to the issue, in my opinion. That said, there is sort of an interesting conversation around this whole thing in the way that like people enjoyed the content, right? Like nobody knew that it was fake. So is this just sort of a glimpse into the future of the creator economy? I think it's worth still calling out, but it...
Actually, he brings up a really good point. Diesel and I were talking one day, and he was watching, like he was like listening to YouTube videos or whatever. Yeah, I think it was while he was working out or something. I don't remember what it was. He told me. But he was listening to videos, right? And he was listening to this one, and then he has the automatic play, so it would automatically play a next video, right? And then all of a sudden, it was an AI version of the exact video he had previously watched, down to the entire script was AI and was the exact same words from the previous video. Everybody knows I watch Sister Wives, right? And I watch without a crystal ball, especially on off season, because she perfectly stalks them, so I know what's going on with them. Okay, listen, she puts in the hard work and stalks them, so I get to know what's going on with them because she does her job. And I was watching one, and then I got recommended another one. I was going down this rabbit hole, and the next one I got recommended, it was literally the exact same video I had just watched as far as the script went. Down to the point where she even mentioned like her kid or her family in that video, and the AI did too. They literally ripped her script and put it in AI in a different voice. And that's actually starting to pop up everywhere on YouTube. These AI channels are literally taking over. It's crazy. Yeah. Yep.
You know, it's starting to sort of feel like a bit of an inevitability. I don't know how to put a positive spin on it. It's depressing. It's depressing. And Deaf Noodles, you're part of the fucking problem, okay? Understand that. Anyway, I'm done yapping about that, so bye.
Oh God, no. Pause. I don't, what? No. No, I thought it was a good video. I don't care about you doing that. Why are you even in my watch later? Okay, hold on. All right. We're going to watch one. We're not going to watch the whole thing, all right? I just want y'all to get the scope. The scope. Okay, first, I would like to say I was fooled because irrelevant news with Deaf Noodles. I noticed that change, and look at it, look at the thumbnails, okay? I'm thinking, oh shit, Dennis is back. Look, Dennis is back. Look at that. All right, click it. Relevant news with Deaf Noodles. Okay. So let's click this one. Are you not wanting to play now because because I'm live? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Hold on.
Today, New York sparked out.
Okay, here we go. All right, we'll watch it about the squirrel. We're not going to watch the whole thing. Look at this and tell me how freaky this is. Okay, he always did bait thumbnails, Deep Sea Monster. Do you know nothing about Deaf Noodles? Do you know nothing about Deaf Noodles? And when he was cat in the Minecraft house? He always did bait thumbnails. You know? Well, see, okay, y'all talk about the banner, right? Wait a minute. Y'all want to talk about the banner? That's what his banner was when it was just regular irrelevant news and it was that girl talking. All right? So that is not, like, it is what it is. That used to be the PFP also. Again, I hadn't watched the video because I'm not watching Deaf Noodles video.
Today, New York sparked outrage by putting down Peanut the Squirrel. Ethan Klein clashed with Hassan Piker. Christine Seidelko took aim at Corinna Kopf over a Trump photo, proving that when it comes to online drama, chaos isn't just a ladder, it's the whole show.
Like, there's no motion in his face. It's freaky.
Relevant news. In a recent episode of her podcast, Tana Mojo talked about her stalker, saying his harassment came in waves, like an unwelcome seasonal subscription.
The other night after our show at...
Hold on. I want to get to him.
I have someone sitting outside my house with a Glock 9 right now.
Tana said the stalker sent flowers to her show and claimed credit for them. Looks like the stalker was so desperate, he figured, if she won't accept my love, at least she'll accept my...
It's creepy. Yes, the eyes are dead. Yes, it's dead eyes. It's called Botox, Xylie. It's creepy. It's creepy.
Overpriced florist bill.
But you want to get this, bro. You and I, when we walked into our green rooms at the show, at the first day in LA, we look in our green rooms.
I don't care.
On his late night show.
This is actually probably the most annoyed I've ever seen Jimmy Fallon. Usually he's putting on like the fakest smile of all time and he's become known for the desk slapping, and he is not doing any.
Disgusting.
Sounds like Fousey has come a long way from faking pranks to not faking meltdowns in every corner of the world. You have to admit, it's quite a unique career path. Anyway, Boogie 29...
Maybe he's on a high dose of antidepressants. You know what? He could be. This is AI. This is 1,000% AI. I knew it when I finally watched the video. I was like, okay, that's definitely AI. I just want to know. What I want to know is it him doing the AI, or did he sell all his social media and his channel, and are they doing it? I guess I can ask Keemstar to ask, huh? Maybe that's what I need to do. I'll get Keemstar to ask him. Because I really want to know, is it him doing it, or is it someone who bought the channel and is doing it? And I know for a fact that if he did sell the channel, he must have sold the Twitter too, because I'm following the Twitter. If he did sell it, do they need his permission to use his image? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know, Jamie. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to ask Keem to ask him. Because I have no clue if that's Def Noodles doing it or not. Okay, now, I got Paige's video on Rosanna Pansino saying Rosanna Pansino is objectively wrong, where she gets them on my point and Nick's point about confirming that it was CP. There was something else. Wasn't there another one? I don't know why I have this one here. Remove and watch later, thank you. Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna watch. I think tomorrow we're gonna watch, Nick finally put out that VOD about a Cheeto on his channel. And we're definitely going to watch that one tomorrow. But it's a long one, so. He could have sold the rights to his image. I don't know how that works, Brandy. I don't know. I don't know anything about Sky Does Minecraft, Timmy Dog. I am the wrong person to ask about that. Generally curious, what's the consensus on selling channels and handles like this? Seems like it'd be a bad move if a popular channel goes and does something scammy. What? If somebody wants to sell their channel, they can sell their channel. I don't care. Why would I care that somebody bought a channel? Paige did a Def Noodles docket, Def Noodles video years ago. I'm not watching that. I'm watching the one on Rosanna Pansino. So. Alright.
Mrs. I care so.
Okay. No, it is a new one. Paige literally just did a video on Rosanna Pansino. I read out the name to you. Rosanna Pansino is objectively wrong. Literally did. Alright. Alright, so, this is Paige's... Oh, let me change the title. Hold on. Oh my god. Can I type today? Alright. Alright, so this is Paige's video on Rosanna Pansino and Dog Pack. First of all, the amazing thing on this is she starts out this video with Nick. Now, it is well known throughout the universe that Paige does not like Nick at all. Paige can't stand Nick. But she was telling me in the DMs, listen, those guys may be assholes, but they don't put up with stuff like this. I was like, exactly. Exactly. So, this is her video on that.
Is this your thumbnail? Mrs. I care so fucking much about victims. Is this your thumbnail? She's 13. Clickbaiting what you thought was a fucking child.
So Ava Tyson sends a photo of a young-looking girl in a sheer top.
Ivanka Trump when she was 13.
I, in my wildest dreams, did not realize that Rosanna was this fucking evil.
And then I've done reverse image search, and I mean, it seems plausible that it is.
You get mad at the contents of it. That's fine. I think Chris Tyson's pretty bad. But you lied.
Silencing legitimate criticism, especially when it comes to the physical and mental safety of others, is not okay.
When Paige sent me that intro, I was like, oh my God, you're doing a video on it. She was like, absolutely. She sent me that whole intro. I was like, girl, that is fire. That is fire. I love that intro. Love it. Such a good intro. Paige is good with her editing. I like her editing.
Incorrect information disseminated by media can hinder and even ruin valid
And I'm loving the wig she's wearing right now. God, she makes me sick. She's so pretty.
Investigation by misleading the public, contaminating evidence, and pressuring investigators into premature action. This has been observed through various different high-profile criminal cases where media-driven misinformation has obstructed justice.
Harley Quinn says the comment saying she missed the point irked me. Of course they're going to say that. Of course they're going to say that. A big YouTuber said something bad about Rosanna Pansino. Of course they said that. You know? Of course they did.
And has led to wrongful accusations, public distrust, and compromised evidence. However, media misinformation creates an entirely unique situation when it comes to the internet and social media. I mean, it's even been researched by MIT. The MIT researchers formulated the novelty hypothesis to explain why falsehoods spread quicker. According to their hypothesis, false news is more novel, and people are more likely to share novel information.
Okay, you want to talk about misinformation? Okay, so the Rosanna and Dog Pack video that came out on Rosanna's channel, all right? Huge misinformation in it, right? A lot of misinformation. Have y'all seen the misinformation that's going on TikTok about Mr. Beast? The misinformation about Mr. Beast and this drama is astounding over at TikTok. They are going so far as to say he's a cannibal. They are literally trying to say that Mr. Beast is a cannibal. You know what? I might do a TikTok version of this. They are going crazy. They are going ham over there. It is crazy. They are saying some crazy stuff over there on TikTok.
Since they can usually gain attention for being the first for posting previously unknown information. For many individuals, verifying the credibility of a post may be too time-consuming. To successfully do this, especially for complex matters, it may require specialist knowledge in addition to time and effort. But what makes this even worse is that here on the internet, we have fumbled so many cases. Like in the case of EDP 445, he was involved in a sting operation that wasn't regulated or operated by law enforcement. So whilst he was caught in 8K attempting to meet a 13-year-old, no conviction could take place, so he walked free. Then there's as the Anisian case where he stood accused of grooming. Vital evidence from a laptop was sent to Chris Hansen, who had moved his To Catch a Predator style show onto the internet.
True.
Now, because the laptop was in Chris Hansen's hands before it actually went to the police, the evidence was no longer credible as it was contaminated. It had been through too many people's hands before law enforcement, meaning that years and years and years worth of documented grooming were basically worthless. And then we have James Charles, a content creator whose claims of CSA and SA are so infamous on the internet you literally can't go to any corner of the web without people who know about his story. However, because drama YouTuber Def Noodles had reported misinformation alongside some credible allegations and reported these allegations as fact, it allowed James Charles to have the defense that some of the allegations were incorrect.
And that is the damn truth. And do you know, because he did the misinformed ones on his thread about James Charles, it wiped away all the credible ones he had in that thread, because he had credible ones in that thread. But everybody chalked it up to it all being lies. And it wasn't. It wasn't all lies. There were actually credible ones in that thread. He just overdid it. He didn't look into every single one. Especially the one where it says joke on it, or like hashtag joke or whatever. Yeah, but there were credible ones in there. And guess what? Because of Def Noodles, James Charles practically got away scot-free. Just floated right on by. Yeah, it said meme. There you go. It said hashtag meme. Yeah.
Meaning that every single person who had made allegations of SA or CSA against James Charles, their allegations came up into question as to if they were legitimate or not. And currently, James Charles has an extremely successful and lucrative career, even though he has been caught a couple more times speaking to underage boys. Now, why does any of this matter? Well, because bad information, corrupted evidence, misinformation, and just bad journalism has had the potential to ruin an entire case. And knowing when to just gracefully bow out is the difference between somebody getting their karmic justice or just walking away scot-free. So that is why it is so important when dealing with claims of this nature. Every single thing has to be correct. You need to cross your T's and dot your I's and admit your faults.
For real, though. She's not wrong. You have to do that.
Well, recently, content creators Rosanna Pansino and Dogpack404 have essentially made a mockery of what is essentially plausible cause for concern. One, Mr. Beast's mismanagement of contestants and staff's welfare, and two, Ava Chris Tyson's affiliations to CP, as well as grooming allegations. What started out as a video from content creator Prism42 about Chris Tyson's map behavior suddenly has now landed us into the territory that if you search Mr. Beast's name onto Google, you will see articles about Mr. Beast being reported to the FBI for disturbing chat logs. Now, you must be wondering to yourself, how on earth is Mr. Beast tied to CP allegations? Well, because of misreporting. The information was disseminated to us incorrectly. And both
Beckett brought up a really good point about the chat logs and like how they misrepresented the Discord and stuff like that. Everything is really on Ava Chris Tyson, but Rosanna and Dogpack are leaning it on Mr. Beast. If you notice that. They're putting everything on Mr. Beast and not Ava Chris Tyson, but yet we're the ones supposedly sweeping for Ava. You know?
And Rosanna Pansino are completely unwilling to admit that they've got a few things wrong. Willing to be so stubborn, in fact, that they are willing to corrupt extremely valid claims against Ava Chris Tyson in order to incriminate Mr. Beast. Today's story is honestly a story I couldn't make up. And speaking of makeup, today's video is sponsored.
Nah, girl, you ain't getting paid by me. Nah, girl. Nah, girl. All right, here we go. How did we get here?
Okay, so before I even start the story, I just want to say a quick disclaimer, because one of the things that I'm seeing happening with Dogpack and Rosanna Pansino is that anybody who says anything that is not in direct agreement with what their narrative...
She made the video, though. Yeah, she did make the video, and I'm reacting to it. And
is deemed to be like a Mr. Beast supporter. So I want to make it clear, I am not affiliated with Mr. Beast. I have no reason to protect Mr. Beast's good name. I don't like him and I don't like his channel, and quite frankly, I'm not his demographic. I am a married mum of 2 in her 30s. I find his videos vapid and contributing to the later generation's lack of attention span with his fast-paced videos. In short, I don't like him or anything it is that he stands for.
You know what? I'm not doing it.
And his inability to grow a real beard, yet his insistence on keeping those weird rabbit whiskers on his face, honestly, totally creeped me out. So now that we've got that section clear, okay, I'm not being paid by Mr. Beast. It's coming up to Christmas, a bitch wishes she was, but we're not getting paid by Mr. Beast.
Yeah, can I get paid by Mr. Beast, please? Can I have some Beast Bucks? I would really appreciate some Beast Bucks. That would be awesome. And she's right. Christmas is coming around. I would love some Beast Bucks. I wouldn't need much. A good 30 grand would do me just fine. I don't even have to go 6 figures. I can stay 5. You know? Just saying. Yeah, I need Beast Bucks. I've got bills to pay. Exactly. Good God.
I'm not on a payroll. The only person who's been paid by Mr. Beast is Jake Weddle. Okay, got that? Good, let's continue. Okay, so just to bring you guys up to speed with how we even got into this situation, in October 2023, Rosanna Pansino went onto the Just Trish podcast. And she explained how she was misrepresented as the runner-up of the Mr. Beast 3 Games, a charity event of which she had taken part in twice before. Basically, Mr. Beast had misrepresented her placement and she didn't get as much airtime as other people. That's her gripe. After stating her story, she then went on what I would consider a podcast tour and just hop from podcast to podcast, telling her story about being in the Mr. Beast Games 3. Shortly after seeing...
Yeah, she went on a news tour. Yes, she did. She was like, and the only one that's been paid by Mr. Beast is Jake Weddle. Thank you.
how much support that she got on social media, Rosanna Pansino then went on to make a post stating about how scared she was to come forward with her story. This initially made a lot of people confused because without context, Rosanna Pansino's wording in this message really did make her look like she was a victim of some kind of assault at the hands of Mr. Beast. She then went on to make a retraction for her statements about Mr. Beast, but then later retracted the retraction when she had realized that there was numerous other people who were also victims of Mr. Beast. Then in June 2024, a content creator by the name of Prism42 released a video proving that Ava Chris Tyson, Mr. Beast's friend and employee, was involved with a CP artist called Shadman who makes Lolly.
Now let's be clear about that Prism42 video. Although that video did have damn good points in it, okay? The reason why I didn't go over that video, because Prism42, absolutely hateful. Prism made that video, let's be honest, Prism made that video because I believe because Chris Tyson is trans. You can tell by what he said on Chud Logic stream. You can tell by what news outlets he looked into. And he went to EDP for was it EDP 445? Whatever. He went to EDP to push this story. EDP of all people. Yeah, EDP 445, yeah. Okay. So I wasn't putting that video on my platform because I wasn't pushing this hateful mofo. That's been the whole problem with this whole Ava Chris Tyson and Mr. Beast thing. The people who have made the call out videos on these have been atrocious. They have been doing it under the guise of, justice, when in fact they have ulterior motives. Where they bring out good points, but unfortunately you have to get through the clout grabby crap in between. And that's why I stayed out of this whole discussion for as long as I did. Because I wasn't going to watch a dog pack video on here. I wasn't going to put Prism's video on here. And now that same dude Prism, now he's trying to go after Null and Kiwi Farms. Good luck, dude. Good luck. You're an idiot. You are an absolute idiot. Good luck.
If you aren't sure what lolly is, I've got it up on the screen right now. Read it and let's catch up. Now, the artist known as Shadman is known to make CP/lolly of real-life children. One of those children being Keemstar's daughter, who on request he has drawn explicitly. Ava Chris Tyson was also outed for having inappropriate conversations with a minor in a Discord group chat. This is a group chat where she posted explicit material, and one of the minors involved in that group chat is a content creator called Lava, who was allegedly 14 at the time.
Now, I want to point this out. In Rosanna and Dogpack's video, they made it sound like that was Mr. Beast's Discord. It was not Mr. Beast's Discord. Mr. Beast's Discord is what everybody wished they could get their hands on from back then, but they can't. It was Ava's Discord. It was her Discord. And yeah, what she put in those Discord with kids around? Oh, ew, gross. Get the fuck off the internet. I'm glad she's gone. I am 100% glad she's gone. She's a degen. I can't stand her. She's an absolute degen. I cannot stand her. Period. Point blank. Period. I am not joking around when I say it.
Mr. Beast was actually a part of this group chat, but had little to no involvement in the group chat at any given time. Basically, he was barely there. Shortly after, Dogpack 404 then went forward to create his first video on Mr. Beast, titled I Work for Mr. Beast and He Was a Fraud, where he details all of the things it is that Mr. Beast does bad in business.
And Dogpack, he comes across as disgruntled. He comes across as a disgruntled employee that only worked for Mr. Beast for 3 weeks, and he's angry about it. Even though the way he pushed how long he worked for Mr. Beast, it sounded like he worked for Mr. Beast 3 or 4 months, when in fact it was 3 weeks. I'm sorry. If you're able to lie about something small like that, a small detail like that, how am I supposed to take anything else serious unless you can actually show proof?
From promoting gambling to kids, to misrepresenting what's actually going on, to even using CGI in order to make things feel like reality when it's not, as well as illegal lottery operations. Then, in August 2024, the New York Times releases an article about Mr. Beast, speaking about and with previous contestants about how they were treated by production as well as Mr. Beast. There was allegations stating that they had been given less than adequate food, that people weren't given their medication on time, like people who needed insulin, like diabetics, other people having their underwear withheld from them, as well as just like hospitalizations. What? Shortly after
hospitalizations, for those of you who don't know, that's like feminine products. Okay? FYI. I had to ask.
The New York Times article, then Dogpack 404 receives a cease and desist from Mr. Beast. But not deterred by that worthless piece of paper, Dogpack 404 then goes on to release part 2 of his Mr. Beast docuseries. That video is called I Worked for Mr. Beast and He is a Sociopath. This included the testimony of an ex-worker for Mr. Beast called Jake Weddle, who explained in detail how badly he was treated by Mr. Beast, to the point of honestly like a psychotic break. Jake recalled an event where Mr. Beast had him in solitary confinement for a prolonged period of time. However, because Jake just couldn't handle being away from human contact for so long, he ended up quitting on the challenge, and thus Mr. Beast did not give him any of the prize money for the time it is that he spent in solitary confinement.
Okay, I will say, he was supposed to get 10K a day. He should have got 10K a day that he was in there. However, and I don't care if he just spent 1 day in there, he should get the 10K a day that he was in there. I kind of disagree a little bit with Paige on this point. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
And he rightly left the show due to mental health concerns, so you would think there would be some leniency. But no, Mr. Beast said, F you, you get nothing. Okay, you get nothing. And it's gone.
Well, that's fantastic. A really smart decision, young man. We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
What? After this video went live, I think it really didn't reflect very well on...
I think... Here's my thing. Jake Weddle could have cut out at any time. I think this is a really good example as to you should do psyche valves before doing challenges like that. I think you seriously need to do psyche valves on people before you do any kind of challenges of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got paid. He ended up getting paid. I'm not saying he never got paid. He ended up getting paid, but at first, he did not get paid. Crash for 5. Worst part of this whole debacle was Jake Weddle's comedy. True. Crash. Biggest pickle chip for $1.99. EDP. Evading district police. True. He did get paid. But he, at first he didn't. Yeah. He bitched, but then he said he couldn't take it, then bitched, then said he couldn't take it. Jake Weddle's a mess. I don't know. I think before you do challenges like that, I think before any challenges that you do, I think he's got the money now. I think he should do psych evals. Because people are going to be gunning for him.
On Jimmy's character. So Jimmy had gone out of his way to message Jake and to offer him the $190,000 for the time it is that he had spent up until the time it is that he had left. Jake Weddle, however, of his own volition, decided to only take $50,000 of Mr. Beast's $190,000. You opted to take less money from a millionaire? Who's passing up on $190,000? I know I ain't. Shit. What do you mean you only took $50,000 to look good for who? Bitch, for who? Oh, I just didn't think it was right to take that. He had you in solitary confinement, my dude, and literally played torture games with you. Take your $190, and honestly, I'd ask for more, bitch. Shit. I would have never settled there. Anyway, after this, Mr. Beast ended up making a statement telling the public that he was going to get more.
Honestly, he should have just took the whole money. Honestly, he should have just took the whole money. He should have just took the $190.
More professional with the way it is that he conducts his team as well as production, and he's going to try and stop handling things himself, and basically stated that because YouTube was his baby that he grew by himself, that it had become increasingly hard to just delegate roles when really the operation has become so big that he genuinely needs to start delegating more. Then in the same month, August 2024, Dogpack 404 releases a video about Mr. Beast's employees who have a less than reputable background, who Dogpack believes that Mr. Beast has gone out of his way to actively hide. And honestly, the information is extremely compelling. So this is essentially just the Cliff Notes version of everything that has taken place from the Rosanna Pansino situation over a year ago up until present allegations. However, things would start to turn up.
Yeah, LaCoya Hill. I do want answers about LaCoya Hill. I do. I think that's one of the things Mr. Beast definitely needs to, I feel like he needs to address. You know? Listen, there's good questions in there. Dogpack did, in fact, bring up some good points that need to be answered, okay? I do agree with that. But it's just the way he went about it and the bullshit he would sprinkle in. It just makes him look... It takes away from his credibility. The bullshit he sprinkles in takes away from his credibility. He got cocky, Platinum. Oh my God, you are so correct. He did. He did. He got cocky. That's exactly the problem. Absolutely. He really did. It's gross.
Upside down for Dogpack as people began to find faults in his videos and started poking holes in the story. Okay, so on the 29th of August, as we've discussed, Dogpack 404 releases a video titled Mr. Beast's Secret CEO. This is a video where he speaks about predominantly two people within Mr. Beast's circle. One guy named James Warren and the other one called LaCoya Hill. Now, what I will say about Dogpack is that he is really good at just gathering information together. Whether it be allegations or testimony, he's really good at archiving things. And
yeah, he's good at receiving information from other people. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Dogpack does any of his own research. I don't think Dogpack actually looks into anything himself. Other people do it, and they send it to him. And I'm going to be honest. Without going into great detail, but I think everybody can pretty much realize what I'm talking about. You can tell people are sending them stuff just by what they're retweeting and what they're bringing up as gotchas against everybody. It's obvious. They're not doing their own research. People are giving it to them. And they're not double checking anything. They're not looking into anything. They're not looking into stories of anything. It's being handed to them. And it's obvious. It's very, very obvious. No fact checking whatsoever, Midna.
The information specifically about LaQuia Hill, as well as the whole Delaware situation, was genuinely compelling and interesting to look at, and made you really question the character of Mr. Beast. So I want to make this clear. While I am being critical of Dogpack 404 as well as Rosanna Pansino, I'm not disregarding everything it is that they have ever said in their videos. There are some allegations and genuine concerns that I think definitely needs to be looked at on a bigger scale than what we've got going on here at YouTube. However, Dogpack 404 got one really big thing wrong in this video. In this video, Dogpack states that James Warren has been described as a psychopath who hits women, and that there's alleged domestic abuse charges associated with him, but then underscores that point by saying that it is like unverified information, because there are numerous James Warrens within that area who also have these kind of charges.
I heard that he's very aggressive. I've heard him referred to as a psychopath who screams at people and hits his girlfriends.
Why? Oh, God. You know what? Okay, listen. I feel like I need to say this, all right? I get getting so deep into a story, especially when I honestly believe Dogpack has a personal vendetta against Mr. Beast and the whole Mr. Beast Corporation, all right? And when you get into that mindset, you start not thinking correctly when it comes in terms of your content. And then before you know it, you get lost in the sauce. Been there, done that myself. I have learned not to do that anymore, okay? Dogpack needs to learn, if you are this emotionally invested, you need to stop, because you start doing stupid shit like this. I hope wifey's okay, Brandy. I hope wifey's okay. Tell her I hope she's okay. And to get better. And stop being stubborn like me. But seriously, you do. You get lost in the sauce, and stupid shit starts coming out of your mouth. And that's exactly what happened to Dogpack. Now, was I able to maybe forgive him after this? Sure, because I understand. I have been there before. I understand. But it's been a continuous thing with him. You know? It's been continuous. It hasn't stopped. You know? I think Dogpack just wants an easy W, and his molding things aren't going his way. JFA, I agree with you. Actually, I do. I agree with you.
There's allegedly domestic violence charges that were filed against him.
Like, why even bring any of this up unless you have proof of it? There was no point to bring up any of that unless you had proof. Like, why? Why even do that? Well, you gotta learn. And he should have learned after this.
And I say allegedly because it turns out there's a lot of people in North Carolina named James Warren who assault their girlfriends, I guess. So I'm still having people look into these cases, specifically that surprise witness on YouTube. She's been super helpful in like...
Oh, and by the way, where is surprise witness in all this? Have you noticed ever since Rosanna took over, surprise witness is not talking about this case anymore? Have y'all noticed that? Because you know if she would have put out a video, I would have been right here reacting to it. Have you noticed since Rosanna has taken over, surprise witness has not done a video on this? Platinum, I guarantee you it wasn't you, boo-boo. It was not you. But I'm glad you did, though. Good for you. But yeah, surprise witness is, zip, zero, zilch, nothing on this anymore. She's doing other stuff on her channel now. Yep.
Behind the scenes, just submitting freedom of information requests and just helping me out a lot in general. She's super nice, super smart. She'll be posting a lot of updates on her channel, as she has been about the Mr. Beast situation.
Mr. Beast's video caused a military operation.
This caused contention on social media because it felt to a lot of people like Dogpack was just throwing allegations at the wall and just seeing whatever would stick.
That's exactly what he was doing. That is exactly what he was doing. He was like pitching them. Just boom, 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 boom. And the sad thing is your normal viewer, like the people who are watching Dogpack and Rosanna, they're normies. okay? I hate to say this, but the people who normally watch, like, commentary community people, y'all aren't really normies because y'all see the fuck shit all the time. We're always pointing out the fuck shit on like, this screenshot don't look right because it doesn't have dates and times on it. Or this is fake. Or this is the truth about this matter. Y'all are always seeing that stuff, okay? Because y'all are watching the people who basically police the bullshit, all right? But the normies who normally watch a woman bake stuff and now is all of a sudden doing drama, they're not picking up on the bullshit because they don't know. Yeah, exactly, Secure. We're all spurgs. Let's be honest. We're all autistic or BPD. Let's be for real. You know? So, I mean, what? We are no normies anymore? No, Snowy, you're not a normie. Listen, you're in my chat, so you're highly intelligent. Okay? Nix, thank you for joining the Just Saying Squad. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But no, y'all aren't normies. You're not normies, especially the people who are constantly in my chats. You're not normies. The people who are constantly in Nick's chat or Diesel's chat or Chris's chat or Beckett's chat. You're not normies because we show you the fuck shit that goes on. We show you how people are trying to deceive you. Where the normies don't get shown that because they're the ones being deceived. You know?
Like, there was literally no kind of verification, therefore that should never have been uttered, because these kind of allegations just have the ability to ruin somebody's life. But then continuing after that point, he then underscores again that the entire video was alleged and, you know, not to be taken as fact. Almost as if just using the word allegedly absolves him of all kind of responsibility. Like, I know as content creators,
That's okay, Katie. We love lurkers. That's okay. Squirrellock, thank you for being a member for 25 months. Oh God, I gotta make a new X for 3 years. I just remembered some people hit 3 years already. I think Amber hit 3 years. I gotta make a new X for that. Oh, she called us intelligent. No take backsies. Yeah, I had a lapse of judgment. Okay, I take accountability for calling y'all smart. I shouldn't have done it. I apologize, and I will do better from this point on. I will never call y'all smart ever again. Ever. Ever, ever. I had a lapse in judgment. Amber Chick, for a member for 38 months. She was like, fix it. With 3 middle fingers. Love you too, Amber. I am. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to make one for y'all for 3 years. Don't worry.
Then underscores again that the entire video was alleged and, you know, not to be taken as fact. Almost as if just using the word allegedly absolves him of all kind of responsibility. Like, I know as content creators we play the allegedly game in order to protect ourselves, but I wouldn't say allegedly about an allegation with absolutely zero verifiable proof, even though you have done freedom of information requests that you could quite frankly just wait on. Well, this James Warren claim ended up taking off on social media because people were able to prove that even with the information that Dogpack had shared, it was extremely unlikely that James Warren was involved in any kind of domestic violence case around his time with Mr. Beast, like Dogpack had alleged. So here we have a post from a person by the name of Cope and Seed.
Cope and Seed! That's the bestie. That's the bestie. Beckett and Jenny. Shout out Cope and Seed. Cope and Seed W.
This is what they had to say about Dogpack, and this was posted on the 6th of September 2024. Yesterday, Dogpack confessed that he was a massive F-up. We'd been working hard to prove that already for a video, but now why wait? Here is how we know that James Warren has almost certainly never been charged with domestic violence, allegedly. Dogpack mentioned more.
Akiku for $4.99. I might not be book smart, but I can dodge a phishing scam like Neo dodges bullets. That's good, Akiku. Thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hey, Beetle Pins.
multiple James Warrens who had been charged with domestic violence. However, we could not find one whose name or age matched that of the one who was at Mr. Beast, meaning that Dogpack could already easily confirm that any records were related to other people before his video dropped. In fact, when searching for James Warrens within the year of birth, which Dogpack tweet states belongs to James Hoyt Warren III, we can see that there is no one who has been charged with DV. In this video, he shows that James Warren's full name is James H. Warren III. We looked him up on the North Carolina court system and found his record, which showed 2 charges, neither of which had anything to do with DV, only driving offences. Coming back to this image Dogpack posted, he claims that there were 6 unknown cases.
I am so proud of Bestie and Jenny. I am so proud of Cope and Seed. When I saw this, when I was watching her video, I sent him the link with the timestamp. I'm like, oh my God, she read your whole thread. Let's go. I was so happy for him. I was so happy for him.
Cases against the correct James Warren, which he was waiting for Freedom of Information Act requests to come back for details. However, he could have figured out a lot about these cases from the information that he already had. From the IF in the case numbers, we know that these are infractions, meaning they...
Okay, wait, Katie, this is exactly why I say what I say. Katie says, oh my God, it was so easy for him to just look it up himself. That is listen, I think if anybody proved anything, Cope and Seed proved that he doesn't do research at all. You had 2 people from the UK was able to find all this out. They're from the UK. They are on a different continent. And they were able to find all this. I think literally what happens is Rosanna and Dogpack are literally just handed shit. And they run with it. And I think Cope and Seed literally proved it. Honestly. That is my honest opinion. And you know what? Opinions aren't facts, so fuck off. Seriously though, that is really my opinion. I think they just get handed shit and they throw it out. And they don't look up shit. Because if you notice, every time somebody fact checks them, that's when Dogpack turns around and goes, "Okay guys, I was wrong. I'm sorry, I was wrong." When he could have fact checked from the very beginning and do his own damn research.
They cannot be related to violent crimes. The second and third cases are the 2 shown earlier, which are still on the North Carolina court system website and have nothing to do with DV. At the bottom, there are 3 expunged cases from more than 22 years ago that occurred when James Warren was 17, 18, and 19 years old, meaning that they couldn't be related to any recent DV rumor Dogpack might have heard from a Mr. Beast employee. Dogpack based every claim he made on rumors, which spread around Mr. Beast. However, at least one Mr. Beast employee had warned him privately 6 days ago that this was a big mistake. This seems to conflict with Dogpack's statement to @RealXgate, where he said rumors of charges came from one person. Why is this important? Because accusations like this can A, propagate rumors, and B, make you look like an arsler. Can you imagine if we posted this and said, we can't confirm whether or not this is Dogpack 404, but we're looking into it? It's not. We actually did check. What we are highlighting is not an exoneration of James Warren. It's that despite Dogpack finding that all evidence was pointing to the counter, he still platformed this rumor.
Exactly.
This amateur incompetence is the core issue that detractors have.
Okay, with something that serious, like, I understand if somebody wrote like a twit longer on somebody and you read the twit longer and you make it very clear to your audience, listen now, these are allegations, okay? We can only say these are allegations because we're not seeing proof, all right? But the way Dogpack was presenting it, he was literally presenting it going, listen, I heard some water cooler talk, and this is what allegedly happened. Like a gossip column. He literally sounded like a gossip column. No, Cosmic, this isn't an angry Xylie stream. I say fuck off with a smile on my face. What? Do you not know me, Cosmic? What?
After that blunder, Dogpack didn't issue a retraction. In fact, the video is still up even today with this misinformation, despite the fact that YouTube Studios offers creators the ability to be able to trim their videos of sections that they don't want to include in the video anymore. Dogpack has not made an effort to clear a man's name of domestic violence allegations that were spearheaded by rumors, but not actually having any corroborating evidence.
Cringy for $1.99 didn't invade a quarter of the world to not learn. Cringy, shut up. I hear that shit from Beckett all the time. He goes, listen, we are the colonizers, okay? I was oh my God, British people, I swear to God. Akiku for $1.99 allegedly isn't a magic shield, people. True, it's not. It's not a magic shield. It really isn't.
And what's sad about this situation for me, and I guess a lot of other people who found out this information, is that there are so many, literally numerous different allegations that are extremely condemning in the case of Mr. Beast. So I can't understand why somebody wouldn't remove the misinformation in order to strengthen the other arguments.
Exactly, exactly. Because if you have the misinformation in your video, people with any common sense are going, well, how can I believe the rest of your video because it's in there? If you take it out of the video because you realized it was misinformation, then that strengthens your credibility a little bit more because at least you can take accountability for what you did. You know? But he didn't do that. It's still there. And you have new people watching that video. So new people are watching that shit about James Warren. Now, not everybody on YouTube has Twitter. Not everybody on YouTube has Twitter. So not everybody's going to see the Copa C thread. And then you have people who see the Copa C thread and still don't want to listen to it. This literally is like damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation with these people. The anti-Mr. Beast crowd, and I'm talking about the crazy anti-Mr. Beast crowd. I'm not talking about the people who are normal that don't like Mr. Beast, okay? I'm not talking about the people who may even liked Mr. Beast, but still have questions about some of them allegations going, wait a minute, buddy, that needs to be answered. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the crazy people who are running around talking about how Mr. Beast is now a cannibal and that Keemstar asked Ava to draw the picture of his daughter. I'm talking about those crazy people are running around. And it's people like that who are watching these videos and they're like anti-O's. Does anybody put a 1 in the chat if you remember the anti-O's? Put a 2 in the chat if you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, for those of you who don't know who the anti-O was, they were the anti-Onision people, all right? The anti-Onision people, it didn't matter if the information was correct or wrong as long as it took down Onision. That's all they cared about. They didn't care about people lying. They would twist stories. They were fucking crazy. That is the level that we're at with Mr. Beast now. That is literally the level that we're at now with Mr. Beast. Yes, the anti-Onision people. Which, Onision, big piece of shit, all right? You're not going to catch me sticking up for that man. Ever. But you get this crazy section of anti-people that just go far and beyond. Perfect example. I've seen a whole community like that. The anti-KJs, all right? The YouTuber without a crystal ball. There was a whole ass community about her. And when I tell you, if she even rubbed her nose, all of a sudden she's a coke addict. She was doing an Instagram live and she was drinking some wine. Oh, she's an alcoholic now. There is a level of crazy that antis can get And like, that was a whole ass community built on that. That is the level we're at with Mr. Beast. Oh yeah, Girl World? Yeah, that's why I won't cover Girl World stuff. I will not cover Girl World stuff. No. Because you know what those communities like to do? They like to dox. They like to call government officials. They like to do welfare checks. They like to get a hold of neighbors around you. Yeah, they like to do all that shit. No, thank you. I don't want nothing to do with it. Swatting, they like do all that shit. Nope, I don't want nothing to do with it. That's why I don't cover Girl World stuff, and I won't cover anti-KJ stuff. Nope. Will not do it at all. Somebody tell Forrest he's behind. And Moulton.
So 3 or probably 4 days ago, since you're watching this video, Rosanna Pansino released a video stating that Mr. Beast was involved in a work group chat where they shared inappropriate material as well as alleged CP. A few days previous to this video, Doc Pack actually did tease that he would be leaking more information, including allegations of CP.
And by the way, I have access to thousands of work chats that have not been leaked yet, and I'm going to start leaking them, and one of them contains alleged CP.
They described it.
Did you see? Okay, I'm sorry. Did you see the way he said that? Look at the way he said that. I'm going to put it back to normal because I want you to get the full effect on how he said that.
That he would be leaking more information, including allegations of CP.
And by the way, I have access to thousands of work chats that have not been leaked yet, and I'm going to start leaking them, and one of them contains alleged CP.
They describe...
I'm sorry. I'm kind of put off with how he did that. Yeah, almost like he seemed happy. That just, what? You know? Paige is using her new foundation, you could tell. But yeah, I mean, it's just the way he presented that was just like, bruh. Yeah, way too excited. Exactly, Heavenly. Exactly.
The images that they are gleefully, can I just say, watching on screen. There's like such a massive joy upon their face. Even Rosanna Pansino is like, oh, I want to read it. Like they were just so excited to get to the CP topic, which is kind of gross in my opinion. But they described that what they are viewing on screen was one of the excerpts from the group chat that showed a photograph of what they believed to be an alleged 13-year-old Ivanka Trump in a sheer outfit that exposed her body. This isn't something that they just randomly assumed. This was based on the paragraph that was left underneath the message where Ava Chris Tyson talks about this allegedly being a 13-year-old Ivanka Trump.
Now that we know that Jimmy's John Smith, we're going to get to the messages, starting with the sexually explicit photo of an alleged 13-year-old.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this isn't a work chat.
So Ava Tyson sends a photo of a young-looking girl in a sheer top.
Ivanka Trump when she was 13.
Yeah, and the message reads, so this photo is allegedly of Ivanka Trump when she was 13. Ava thought that this was possibly a 13-year-old, and she's posting it in a work chat. And then I've done a reverse image search, and I mean, it seems plausible that it is.
Why would you ever send...
Okay, it seems plausible that it is. We're talking Ivanka Trump. Don't you think if there was a picture of Ivanka Trump out there, especially in 2020, there was a picture out there of Ivanka Trump being 13 years old out there like that, don't you think that would have made mainstream news? Don't you think that would have been a big issue out there? We're talking Ivanka Trump. That would have been everywhere. That would have been a scandal. That would have absolutely been a scandal. Like, bruh.
Somebody a picture of a 13-year-old topless.
A lot of people on the internet are labeling this picture as Ivanka Trump. I can't find any definitive proof that it is, but
that looks like her.
It does look like her. Like, yeah, it looks bad. And I can't confirm or deny if it is. I mean, it seems plausible to me, but either way, like having Ava Tyson saying, oh, this photo is allegedly Ivanka Trump and she's 13 and it's clearly sexually explicit. You can, she's wearing a see-through top. That's insane.
That is. But yet but yet Ava was talking underneath it about the thread that was going on about the guy who owned the modeling agency. Which there were several threads about that in 2020. And what was happening in 2020? Who is running for president in 2020? And what do anti-people do? Sometimes they go a little crazy and a little kooky. And they twist truths on things. And that's exactly what happened with that alleged picture of her being 13 years old. They took the truth of her joining that modeling agency at 13 and twisted it to that picture being taken when she was 13. When in fact, she was 18 when she took that picture. Or when that picture was taken of her because it was a modeling picture. Like, bruh. Nobody has any brain cells. Nobody. And Gamma came up with a really good point, too. It could have been plausible. Plausible, we don't know. But Ava could have thought it was bullshit. Because Ava also linked the thread and going, why is nobody talking about this? This is crazy. Why is nobody talking about this? So Ava could have possibly not thought that she was 13 in the picture. We don't know. It is possible. I will say this. If she really thought that Ivanka was 13 in that picture, she shouldn't have put it in the fucking group chat. That's for goddamn sure. If she thought Ivanka was 13, she shouldn't have done that. 1,000%. I could not imagine being hired for any agency for anything at the age, anything younger than 18. Beetle pins. You have child actors. You have child models. Think about it. Think about it. Obviously. I love how Dogpack can say allegedly, but Ava can't. Rules for me and not for thee. Yes. Yes. It only works for Dogpack and Rosanna. That's all it works for.
Wildly inappropriate and just insane for a company chat, which I don't know if any of you guys have not entered the workforce. Don't do that.
Now, obviously, already, immediately, this is incredibly gross. The idea that Ava Chris Tyson thought that this was a minor and still decided to post this into a group chat with anyone, period, regardless of what context the group chat settings are. Around the time of the upload of this video, Rosanna Pansino...
No, I 100% agree. If Ava thought that Ivanka was 13 years old when sending that picture in that group chat, Ava was wrong for doing that. I do agree. I absolutely agree with that. That she was wrong if she thought that Ivanka was 13 at the time of sending that picture. You know, I do agree with that. But I also agree of other people downloading it and showing it on their thumbnail. And showing it in their video. And gleefully looking at it with a smile on her face. Like she's the wholesome Betty Crocker. Got problems with that, too. Because y'all thought she was 13. Just saying. Hey, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Just saying.
Also tweets that she has informed the FBI of what they have found. Alongside that, she also posted a 7-minute long scroll through this alleged work chat log. Now, it is important to note that Dogpack actually stated that he reverse image searched the photograph that they are currently viewing. This photograph of an alleged 13-year-old Ivanka Trump half naked. However, he then stated that he couldn't confirm the age of Ivanka Trump in this photo and couldn't find any kind of reference for it online. When audience members began becoming a little bit concerned about Dogpack reverse image searching alleged CP, Dogpack took to Reddit to clear some things up, stating, how the F am I getting accused of possessing CP when all I did was download the Mr. Beast work chat? I wasn't expecting to see allegedly 13-year-old Ivanka Trump in a sheer top. I thought it was an edgy meme or some shit. Anyway, by every legal definition, I never actually possessed or distributed the uncensored image. I reverse searched the censored version, and feds can search my hard drive anytime. Dogpack here. I received access to the work chats not knowing that there was potential CP, obviously. When I saw it, I reverse image searched it, thinking that it was probably fake news. Cursory research revealed nothing conclusive, and obviously I didn't want to dig deeper through weird websites, so I censored the image and deleted the source. Ro and I only ever reacted to or distributed the 100% legal censored image. The reason we deleted the censored image is because people were using it to find the uncensored image.
Look, listen, bridges are coming together. She's even using a Nick tweet. Listen, we're going to repair that bridge, all right? We're going to repair that bridge. That bridge didn't blow up into splinters, all right? We're going to repair it, all right? Just little by little, we're going to repair it. I can't believe she put Nick in her video.
Which was being posted in Twitter replies. So obviously I want to mitigate that, but I assure you that Ro and I are legally good. To which people were responding on Reddit by saying, you probably shouldn't have put the image there to begin with. And another person said, or publicly admitted to downloading, reverse image searching, editing, and finally uploading CP.
Yes, thank you. All that right there. All that right there.
Person said, or publicly admitted to downloading, reverse image searching, editing, and finally uploading CP.
There you go. There you go. That right there is the common sense section. Right there. That's the common sense section of their movement.
Censored or not, that's a lot more association with CP than I've ever had, and certainly more than I'd ever admit to, regardless of my intentions. Dogpack responded to this comment by saying, it's a highly censored photo. What's the alternative? Post a black rectangle? Just tell people to trust me that there is a potential illegal photograph underneath? Even just based on the description that Ava gave, people could still find the photo. I'm just trying to reduce that as much as possible, while still spreading awareness, which is important for obvious reasons. I'm open to hear your alternative though. So that made me go and decide to take a look at what Ava Chris Tyson had actually put underneath this photograph. And it says, so this photo is allegedly of Ivanka Trump when she was 13. Her modeling agent, John Casablancas, has been accused of PDF file, but reverse image searching the image only brings up 54 results, and most are just message boards of people using the image randomly. If this is true, they really tried to wipe this shit from the internet. When Dogpack says, even based off the description that Ava gave, people would be able to find this alleged photograph of Ivanka Trump when she was 13 years old, why don't you just leave it at the paragraph? There was absolutely no reason to continue to post this alleged CP. And if people were able to find this alleged CP on the internet through reverse image searching, it honestly just goes to show that you haven't gone out of your way to make sure that it is sufficiently censored. And honestly, just real talk, like this is somebody's child.
Oh, by the way, Oompaville made a video about this, right? And you know what Oompa said? And I didn't even think about this. He was like, blurring the image doesn't cover it. Because all you have to do is unblur it. What you have to do is you have to pixelate it to actually censor it. And that's with any image. Blurring doesn't do shit because somebody can just unblur it. You have to pixelate it. I didn't know that. Because you know me and technology. I don't do well. Yeah, Oompa made up for that awful Dogpack interview. True. He did. He very much did. He really did. That was a good video.
Like, regardless of what you think about Trump and his policies and all of that kind of stuff, whether you like him or hate him, do you really think that Trump's kid deserved that, if you believe that to be true? Like, do you really think that this alleged 13-year-old who has already gone through so much trauma deserves to be traumatized again by this being widely publicized in a video with almost 1 million views? Like, Chris Tyson was 100% wrong for posting CP in any chat, regardless of what setting, whether it was a work setting or in whatever context. But I would honestly almost argue that it is 100% worse to have this information, redistribute this information to a now 1 million people. Like,
period. Because think about it. If Ivanka was 13 and say Ivanka was traumatized by that photo, you are literally taking a victim and re-traumatizing them to get an own on another YouTuber. Like, bro, what? What? Ellington for 5. It's okay, Xylie. My mom is 60 and has a hard time with her computer too. Awesome. I'm not 60. But thank you, Ellington. I appreciate it for the 5. Cute. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 5, though.
Like, literally no lawyer in the history of ever is going to say, oh, yeah, it's completely fine for you to slap 2 red bars on a minor's naked body and post it onto YouTube. Then, to make things worse, as if they couldn't get any worse, Rosanna Pansino then did A/B testing. Now, if you don't know what A/B testing is, basically, YouTube now has a new feature where you can create various different versions of a thumbnail and post it into the video to see which one would look better in the algorithm. Basically, they can give you an idea as to how well the video will perform based on how good your thumbnail is. Now, you can have certain software that allows you to see what photographs people have tested, and I've also got that software. The software I'm using is called Video IQ. Now, if you...
vidIQ is a beautiful thing. vidIQ is a beautiful thing because that's how I saw all the damn thumbnails. That's exactly how I saw all the thumbnails through my vidIQ. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You see in Video
Yo-Yo Pizza Boy for $1.99. It's okay, Xylie. My great-grandma is 80. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good job, Yo-Yo Pizza Boy. That has nothing to do with me.
Over here, there's a section here that says thumbnail changes, and there are multiple changes that Rosanna Pansino made all on the same day. The original photo is that Rosanna Pansino had downloaded is this picture where it says Chris would love this and she's 13 with photographs blurred, basically fabricating screenshots. That was a really big trend within the drama tuber space for a while. I don't know why everyone did that. Then she tested it against this blue and green hue of the same photograph, but then with the text that says he knew. And then after the backlash, she changed it again to now this one with everything so blurred that you can't even see what the images are. The Chris would love it and the he knew text completely taken out of it. Why? Because I think they know that this is defamatory. So not only did Dogpack and Rosanna Pansino give us an artistic review of what they believe to be a 13-year-old Ivanka Trump.
Yeah, it is gross. It's gross that she went through all those thumbnails.
In a sheer top. They also tried to test this CP in the algorithm to see what kind of CP we would enjoy the most. I don't know about you. What CP do you enjoy? Do you enjoy this CP with the pink? Do you enjoy this one with the green and red?
You know what I find funny? Chris would love this under a picture of that age 17, okay? When it was talking about that anime that supposedly is wholesome. Again, I don't watch anime, but it's what everybody was saying on Twitter and what y'all told me in the chat that have actually watched it. But with it blurred and saying age 17, what does that make it look like? What does that thumbnail make it look like? Hey, Chris. I got a 17-year-old you would like. That's exactly what it looks like you're saying in that thumbnail. Suplex. Look at the thumbnail and what I'm talking about. You see the thumbnail? You can't tell if that's an anime or if that's just a picture of a girl. Okay? And it just says A17. And then Chris would love this. That's exactly what it looks like. They're trying to put a message out there like that. Listen, clickbait your thumbnail, that's fine. But I mean, don't clickbait it with like that's too much. That's too much.
Hue with the he knew, kind of like ominous. Or do you guys prefer this one where we can just see pretty much everything? Which CP works better for you? You guys let me know in the comments. People who haven't watched this full video, who have got to this point, are probably thinking to themselves, oh my god, Paige is completely unhinged. She is doing CP review on her channel. But no, I'm genuinely not, because by the grace of God, Dogpack ended up finding out that this is not CP. They actually found out that this was Ivanka Trump from a GQ magazine shoot in 2000. And in the year 2000, Ivanka Trump would have been 18 years old, which honestly is the best thing that could have possibly happened to Rosanna Pansino. And
they are so fucking lucky. They are so fucking lucky. Oh my god, they are so lucky. They are so lucky that Ivanka was 18 in that photo.
Dogpack, because Jesus Christ, did you just dodge a bullet? It's honestly worse for you if this was CP. I'm kind of glad that it isn't. So Dogpack tweeted, update, I have received the original source of the Ivanka photo. It's from an April 2000 British GQ magazine photo shoot. Surprisingly, it is actually her, and she was 18 at the time. Now, I'm sure that people will flip and say that I should have tried to reverse image search the photo more before going to the authorities or the media. Also, Roe first visited the FBI before filming the YouTube video. Another lie that is being spread. Everything was handled with accordance with the law. Are you sure about that? Can we get Runkle of the Bailey on the line like immediately? We need Emily D. Baker right now, because I am sure they're not going to say that everything is with accordance of the law prior to the knowledge that you didn't have CP on your hands. Shut up. And again, Roe and I never...
I know that's right. I know that's right.
reported Ava's allegations of 13 as fact. I showed what Ava had alleged, I showed the law, and I said that if it was actually a 13-year-old, it would constitute a CP, in my opinion. Other people ran CP as fact and not us. Oh, is that true? So you didn't...
Oh my gosh, she got his ass good with this part. Oh, this was my most favorite part of the video because it came out right after I had just showed him that same exact section of the video when him and I got into it on Twitter. It was fucking beautiful. Oh my God, it was beautiful.
Go on to later say in the video this?
I want to do this, so I'm gonna read it.
This is the most disgusting one by far. Actually, the CP was probably more disgusting.
Wait. No. The CP's what now?
This is the most disgusting one by far. Actually, the CP was probably more disgusting.
I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to run that back because you said that you didn't allege it was CP, it was somebody else. So what was that?
The CP was probably more disgusting.
Oh, it seems like it was you insinuating that this was CP and that's what you believed to be true. So basically posting this with the knowledge of what you believed to have been a minor. Well, isn't this a minor inconvenience? Then what?
She cooked with that part because this motherfucker hinges on the fact that he always says allegedly and he got caught slipping. It was beautiful. God knows. Amen, Paige. Amen.
Ended up happening, as you can imagine, people were upset again that they had yet again another piece of information wrong that was quite frankly detrimental to the case. And whilst nobody on the internet, as far as I could see, was saying, oh my God, Chris Tyson is exonerated, people were definitely questioning Rosanna Pansino and Dogpack's competence when delivering this kind of information. It was approximately 24 hours that we got the update.
Not on stream, Lydia. I'm not. I don't think so.
That they had found the alleged minor photos of Ivanka Trump that ended up being her being 18 years old and a grown woman able to do whatever she wants with her body. So a lot of people questioned whether their speed and haste to get the content out to condemn Mr. Beast is essentially what blindsided them, because had they had waited that additional day to get this additional information, they probably would never have included it in the video, and I think they themselves would have said that too. Like, you wouldn't have included it in the video had you have known that this wasn't a minor. And for me, this was kind of a very simple thing to fact check, because once I'd realized what photograph that was from the GQ magazine, I remember distinctly around the presidential race for Trump several years ago, this photo was being distributed like crazy.
Yeah, she put it up on Twitter. It was from an August 2020 thread. August 2020 thread. I remember that distinctly.
All over Twitter. Essentially, the background of this story is that this was an extremely sultry photograph that was posted in this GQ magazine, and apparently Trump and his team had worked overtime to get this removed because it was a more sultry depiction of his daughter, and I guess he never approved of it. I guess he thought it, like, reflected badly on the family. So around the first election when Trump got elected into presidency, this photo was literally going everywhere. So I was actually able to just search Ivanka Trump GQ, and it was immediately able to find the exact same photograph that Dogpack and Rosanna Pansino had from a post talking about Trump in 2020.
Yep, and the pixelated one is the photo she's talking about. And I actually, I showed it, but I put a big-ass red box, and I didn't know what YouTube, if they would deem that too. Hold on. Wait. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh my God. I thought one of my cats were screaming, and it's this damn video on Twitter that was doing the cat howling, and I thought it was one of my cats, and I was freaking out. Okay. Jesus Christ. Did y'all hear that? It was a video on YouTube. I mean, on Twitter. It's this cat. Here, I'll retweet it right now. Hold on. It's this cat. It says, when you escaped and then realize you're not an outside cat and it's raining and the cat is screaming to come back in the house. I thought it was one of my cats. Jesus Christ, because I was like, wait a minute, is Pumpkin in the desk or something? That kind of sounds like Pumpkin when she's playing with a paper baby. Jesus Christ. Well, go get one of your cats. I want to see it. I don't have my camera hooked up right now, or I would. Jesus, Lord have mercy. I thought one of my cats was trapped in my desk or something. I can't catch a break. I can't catch a break today. Wait, was that going on for a long time? That couldn't have been going on for a long time. Jesus. Okay, well, sorry. No cat abuse going on. I just, yeah, my Twitter. All right, let's continue. Shit.
So when they're saying stuff like this wasn't readily available information, like this photograph became an unlocked memory for me because I instantly knew I'd seen this photograph before. So the excuse of we thought she was 13 at the time of our research. So you believed it was CP, reversed image searched it, edited it, and then posted it to the internet. Okay, dog park, so then don't be shocked when people believe at the time of your research that you committed a crime. Then content creator Nicholas DiOrio dug a little bit deeper to find out that this alleged work chat, remember we have seen this word over and over again, it was a work chat, this work conversations, this is inappropriate, you should be doing this at work, wasn't actually a work chat. It was a not suitable for work meme chat created by Chris Tyson outside of the Mr. Beast empire. So this conversation, as you can see, that was created by Ava.
Oh, we're gonna be building bridges, baby. We're gonna build bridges.
Was for things external to the Mr. Beast company. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say everything is completely fine because everything was in a not suitable for work chat. No, I think that what was being discussed and some of the memes involved were extremely degenerate.
Oh yeah, no, they were degenerate as hell and gross, and there's no way I could have been in a chat like that. I'm gonna be honest. There's no way. Because a lot of that shit, no thank you. No thank you at all. Ew.
Like, these guys, this is disgusting. I mean, everybody who was in this chat, regardless of their roles, whether it be big or small, y'all are disgusting for even being here. Like, I don't know, I've been a part of various different group chats. Never in my life have I ever been involved in a not suitable for work meme chat. But this kind of throws the whole Mr. Beast is reported to the FBI by Rosanna Pansino stories that have been running wild on social media completely in the trash. Because it was never Mr. Beast's work chat, it was Ava Chris Tyson's not suitable for work meme chat. The clue's in the name. It's not suitable for work. A few hours later, in a panic, Rosanna Pansino then goes forth to Twitter to completely squash all of the claims by stating that it is incorrect, that this was, in fact, the chat of a work chat.
I'm gonna be honest. I woke up from my nap that day, and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Are we gonna take an L? I was literally asking that question. Are we gonna take an L? Are we gonna take an L? And then Nick decided to go live at 1 o'clock in the morning.
He then posts numerous different screenshots in order to prove that this is in fact a work chat. And all of these conversations are loosely work adjacent, but definitely not anything that I would say is, oh no, people are getting work done. So it's stuff such as, this is our new company chat for Telegram of important people who need to share important messages. Have you guys seen the new Lamborghini yacht?
And yet again, okay, you see how she went to that first one, right? The first one, the Rosanna show? You notice, again, no dates. Not a date in sight. There are no dates on this. Not a date anywhere to be seen. Amazing, isn't it?
Telegram of important people who need to share important messages. Have you guys seen the new Lamborghini yacht? There has to be a video idea in there somewhere. Creators? I'm warning you all now. If you come into the studio without a mask, we will have to take your temperature. P.S. We only have rectal thermometers. Ah, yes. Good old-fashioned work chat. Ava Tyson states, get that check, bro. Go to the hospital, and the insurance company will give you money. They gave me $7K when a guy ran into the back of me, and all he did was dent my bumper. I pocketed it. Yes, Rosanna Pansino. Incredible work stuff taking place there. Then almost immediately, this tweet was retweeted by Dog Park, who went forth to corroborate her claims. But boy, did he fumble. He says, it wasn't a work chat. Then he shares messages from a Everybody Beast group chat.
Wookiees, you obviously don't know how makeup functions. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. You obviously don't know how makeup functions. Yeah, I hate it when people don't have dates either. Oh, wait, here's a date. March 13th, 2020. Oh,
What? And then another post from Mr. Beast Main. Have you noticed anything? Because almost immediately after Dog Park had posted his receipts of the chat only ever being for work, Nicholas DiOrio came back with another live stream in which he was able to reveal to us that this was always a meme chat created by Ava Chris Tyson, and that Dog Park had mistakenly shown us that there was in fact a second group chat. Obviously, we have Mr. Beast Main chat, and then we have Everybody Mr. Beast group chat.
This one's particularly funny because Dogpack posted this screenshot, right? So like this is supposed to be the one that takes place in Mr. Beast Main, the group chat we were talking about. But Dogpack, in his infinite wisdom, leaked the fact that there's a second group chat called Everybody Beast group chat. Presumably the group chat where like the actual work gets talked about. Funny, I haven't seen any in this chat, Where's the in the Everybody Beast group chat if these guys are all test deranged weirdos? I'm just curious. How come we're only looking at the small group of like 11 people when there's a second group chat where all the work is being done? Where the message, one of them looks like, hey fellas, please make sure you've installed Slack. And then the other one is, we're gonna be switching over to Slack. And by the way, this is not disclosed in the tweet. It says, wasn't a work chat, and then he linked a picture from a different group chat. What is this? I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. What the is this? That is so fucking manipulative to make that the first fucking screenshot.
So it seems as if when showing these screenshots, the Dogpack had forgotten to crop one of these images. This further showed Dogpack and Rosanna Pansino's complete and utter incompetence. Nicholas Iorio then goes on to expose that the 7-minute video it is that Rosanna Pansino had posted to Twitter going through the entire chat log had omitted the exact point when this group chat turned into, as it transitioned into a work chat.
This is the context that this snaky omitted. I, in my wildest dreams, did not realize that Rosanna was this fucking evil. This right here is the date, July 25th.
This was a beautiful, beautiful moment as Rosanna Pansino was mauling in the chat. She was mauling. Oh my God. She was going crazy in the chat. Yes, this is incompetence. 100%, Shakira. 100%. Remember how good the sad milk responses were? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Grizzly Bear. Yeah.
5th, 2021. Are you familiar with July 25th, 2021? Well, of course you're not. When Rosanna was marketing her video about the Mr. Beast company chat logs, she posted 7 uninterrupted minutes going through the company chat logs to see all the inappropriate messages that were sent. In this video, you are taken through February of 2020 all the way. So this is from February to April of 2020. This screenshot that Rosanna leads off with, her smoking gun, to disprove my allegations, is from July 25th, 2021. An entire calendar year after all the stuff she reported on.
And that's why dates are important. That's why dates are important, because you see how Rosanna manipulated those screenshots to make it look like that was the beginning. He literally gave the perfect example of why dates are important. It was hilarious, Rap Stick. It was hilarious.
I actually don't know if there's a single screenshot from after it became a work chat in her video.
Rosanna Pansino, while showing this screen recording, admits that on July 25th, 2021, that this current not suitable for work chat was completely nuked. Most of the previous members removed, or people who aren't 100% adjacent to work conversations. And then Ava Chris Tyson changed the name of this chat and then stated that this particular chat was so that everybody could have open communication and a direct way to be able to speak to each other in regards to work activity. And from the moment that the chat had transitioned into a work chat, there was no inappropriate conversation, no not suitable for work memes, no unprofessionalism. It literally stayed strictly work until the end, until people just stopped posting. Now, why does this matter? Well, it matters because Rosanna Pansino, as well as Dogpack, who are putting together this case to condemn Mr. Beast, Ava Chris Tyson, and all of these people, who honestly, they genuinely should condemn, but for actual allegations that are real, Rosanna Pansino and Dogpack have actively manipulated the context of the chat. Nicholas...
Yes. Yes. That's exactly what she did. She absolutely... How many times in her video did she say official work chat? Work chat, doing this at work. How many times did she say work? Matter of fact, we should go and look.
Iorio goes on to show that less than 1...
Yeah, I want to go look. I want to see. I want to see. How many times did she say work in that video? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, the video got age restricted. This video may be inappropriate for some users. Oh, it got age restricted. Ooh. You know what happens?
Smith. Yeah. So now that
you know what happens when something gets age restricted? It's age-restricted video based on community guidelines. You know what happens when something gets age-restricted? It gets taken out of the algorithm. FYI. Oh, damn. All right, let's see. Wait, why is it? Okay, get out of the way. All right, so we take off 2, 3. Are the rest of them in the video? So she talks about it 21 times. She says the word work in her video like 21 times. Really pushing that it was an official work chat, right?
Percent of the chat was actually at the point that it became a work chat, and that by not showing what takes place after July 25th, the audience were missing extremely big context clues in order for the audience to make their own decisions. It's almost like a story that's leading you rather than you just being able to look at the information and decipher for yourself. Now, do I think it was smart on the part of Ava Chris Tyson to repurpose a not suitable for work chat and make it a work chat? No, not very smart. She should have probably just made a whole new chat. However, the context was completely missing. And again, just to reaffirm what the context was, is that it didn't become a work chat until the 25th of July 2000.
Context is everything. Context is everything.
To reaffirm what the context was, is that it didn't become a work chat until the 25th of July 2021, and that when the work chat had started, this had been started by Ava Chris Tyson and not Mr. Beast. And third, that Ava Chris Tyson stated from the beginning, from the genesis of this chat, that this was a not suitable for work chat. So it's clear that Rosanna Pansino and or Dogpack had omitted certain pieces of information of this story and have given us 7 minutes of unrelated, not suitable for work context versus literally 2 seconds of work-related content. So, what now?
True, Spacefish. You're not supposed to make your own conclusions. You're supposed to just believe Rosanna and Dogpack. Yeah, true. We're rebels, though. Is Rosanna stupid or malicious? Malicious, I think. I think she's malicious, to be honest.
So whilst Nicholas Dioria's live stream was going on, where he was revealing and exposing all of the information that had been omitted from the context of these work chats that had gone so viral that even mainstream media had picked it up, Rosanna Pansino was in the chat. And it seems as if she was visibly rattled and panicked by the discovery, leaving numerous different comments in the live stream and trolling, and honestly, just being extremely immature. Bearing in mind that this is a person that ex-members of Mr. Beast staff and previous contestants have trusted with their allegations and stories. They are trusting Rosanna Pansino to defend them, and she's joking about her having a wiki feet page and the attraction that Keemstar has to her in the comments of a live stream that is exposing her for the mishandling of an extremely serious and sensitive topic. Ava Chris Tyson is a scumbag, quite frankly, and I hope that she gets what is coming to her.
Absolutely.
But this is not going to happen as long as we have people like Dogpack 404 and Rosanna Pansino muddying the water.
That's the damn truth. That's the damn truth. Add in Madam McIntyre to this list because he's biasly covering all this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know Adam got in good with Rosanna, and I kept my mouth shut, right? I was like, Adam, you're on the wrong side, bro. You're on the wrong side. I don't know what his feelings are about it ever since everything came out. I haven't talked to him. You know who I would add to that list, though, besides Adam? Because if Adam's getting fed information from what he thinks is a good person, you know. But you know who I would add? I would add Cam Nuggets and Quinthio to that. That's who I would add, personally. Cam Nuggets and Quinthio, the both of them. So, Adam has no morals? No, that's a damn lie, Martinez. Thank you. I do not believe that. But you're welcome to believe however you want.
And the worst thing is that I agree, Mr. Beast is a terrible boss. And there is extremely valid discourse about how larger YouTubers of this size should conduct themselves, and how YouTubers at his level in his financial tax bracket should operate. Because YouTube isn't regulated like mainstream media. Basically what I'm trying...
You know, Beckett brings up a good point about Rosanna too. You know how Rosanna kept saying it was a work chat and they shouldn't be talking like that at work, and Mr. Beast has a kid-friendly channel? Beckett came up with a really good point. Rosanna has a family-friendly channel. And, you know, with the cooking and the baking and stuff like that. So what happens if a kid saw her video and she's talking about vor? And then they go look up vor, and then they go down a pipeline, and then years later we have to expose them. With the shit that they were talking about in that video on her channel, and she's got all that bacon stuff, and it's geared towards family friendly and kids, that makes her no better than what she was saying about Mr. Beast. In a private group chat, mind you. What Mr. Beast was in a private group chat, she did publicly on her channel. So yeah, Beckett brings up a really good point. You know? Rules for me and not for thee. Yeah, exactly, Cosmic. Exactly. That's exactly my point to people, and yet they just don't think. They're not going to. That's the problem. Most of these people aren't thinking. Now, with the Adam McIntyre thing, I don't know. I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to Adam about this, to be honest. I saw him buddying up with Rosanna, and I'm like, oof. But hey, he's a grown-ass man. He can do what he wants. I feel like he's being misled. I really do. I think he thinks they have things that they don't have. I don't know what's going on. You know? I have no idea. I haven't had a chance to talk with him. But I do know he was pushing back when they were pushing the Tea Party chat leaks. And like, what the hell is Dogpack doing? Well, what the hell was Rosanna doing? Because Rosanna's been doing it too. I think Adam needs to, I'm going to be very truthful. I think Adam needs to reevaluate. He needs to reevaluate those people. So. But he's grown.
Trying to say is that with mainstream media, there are certain rules and guidelines that people have to abide by. Whereas now...
You think so, Spacefish? Spacefish says, Rosanna's going to throw Dogpack under the bus. I'm calling it now. I don't know. We'll see. I wouldn't doubt it. Somebody's going to throw somebody under the bus. I don't know who, but somebody's going to do it. You know who I think's going to be the first one to do it, to be honest? I just have this feeling. I have a feeling it's going to be Jake Weddle. I think Jake Weddle is going to be the first one to throw everybody under the bus. And I'm going to tell you why I think Jake Weddle is going to be the first one. Because he's getting a fraction of the attention. He's getting a small fraction of the attention that he wants. Because everybody is eagle-eyed on Rosanna and Dogpack. You know? I think Jake will be the first one to do it. But that's my opinion, and that's you know, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. That's how I feel. And opinions aren't facts, so fuck off. You know. But yeah, no, I think I have a feeling it'll be Jake to throw everybody under the bus first. I really do. Midna, I swear to God, I'm not reading that. Did you see Jake and his girlfriend reacting to the Rosanna CSAM vid? No. Wait, really? Wait, first, Jake has a girlfriend? What? I mean, they reacted to the Rosanna vid? Really? No. Oh, God. Oh, God. Do we need to watch that? How long is it? Suplex, how long is that video? Oh, my God.
In his financial tax bracket should operate, because YouTube isn't regulated like mainstream media. Basically what I'm trying to say is that with mainstream media there are certain rules and guidelines that people have to abide by, whereas
okay, I'll see if I can find it.
Now we have a YouTuber with mainstream media budget as well as mainstream media concurrent viewership with none of the same regulations that mainstream media have to adhere to. It's kind of like a black hole. Like, who does he genuinely have to adhere to? Both Dogpack and Rosanna Pansino's personal gripes with Mr. Beast have just clouded their judgment so much that it's no longer helpful. And again,
yeah, they're malicious. They're in malicious territory now. They are so angry. Listen, as a content creator, you cannot get tunnel vision. I always talk about this. You can't get tunnel vision because once you get tunnel vision, you're fucked up in the game. You have to have people around you to check you. You have to have people around you. Like, if you make a video, you have to have somebody that you can give that video and they tell you it's dog shit. No, do not put this video out. This is bullshit. This is not good right here. What the fuck are you doing? You need to have people around you that will call you out on your shit. You know? You have to. Because if you get tunnel vision, you don't see things right. And that's exactly what's happening with Dogpack and Rosanna. She's got tunnel vision. And here's another thing, too. I don't like how everybody... Well, no, not everybody. Wrong use of words. I don't like how a lot of people are putting this all on Dogpack. It was Rosanna who put those fucking thumbnails up. It was Rosanna whose channel that video was on. If anything, I think Rosanna is 100% culpable for that fucking video. Because it was on her channel, on her platform. It was her thumbnails that she A/B tested. It was her, not him. She should be culpable for that video.
And I'm going to say this for the last time, there are valid conversations to have about Mr. Beast and his operations, his conduct, and his involvement. And I also think that there are valid discussions to talk about Ava Chris Tyson and her affiliations to some really gross, weird shit. But I genuinely believe that Dogpack and Rosanna Pansino need to bow out gracefully and amplify other voices instead of using their own. While social media's involvement in criminal investigations has at times been extremely useful and sometimes like necessary and beneficial, such as things like sharing testimonies to raise awareness like what happened with the James Charles case, the spread of incorrect information can...
Mater says, I bet that's on purpose on Dogpack's part. Isn't it funny how Dogpack said after the James Warren shit, he said that he was going to step back and let news outlets take it? But all of a sudden, he's on Rosanna's channel? Isn't that funny? He was going to take a step back. But now he's on Rosanna's channel. I wonder why. So Rosanna can be the idiot to take the fall for it?
Destruct the integrity of the investigation, like we saw with the James Charles case. Right now, it's clear that Rosanna Pansino and Dogpack have prioritized speed.
Weird collar guy, you need to go back and watch videos, because no, Mr. Beast is not into vor. You are lost in the sauce, my guy. You are lost in the sauce. Oh my God.
and sensationalism over accuracy and responsibility. This isn't ethical journalism. And before somebody comes around and goes, they're not journalists. No, I feel like all of us here who do commentary, we should have a level of journalistic integrity. Because honestly, we need social media just as much as we need law enforcement in order to work together to make these investigations stay grounded in facts and truth, rather than speculation. Because we are living in a new era where information is spreading faster than ever before. So responsible reporting is critical to preserving justice, as well as protecting innocent victims, and they should be at the center of this. And I'm speaking on this as somebody who's been there before and has actually made this misstep. Almost 2 years ago, when the Adam McIntyre, Colleen Ballinger situation was taking place, I misreported on some information in regards to Colleen Ballinger doing blackface versus greenface.
Yep.
This story was picked.
I remember that. Oh, I remember that. Oh my God. Oh, Paige caught so much shit for that. Oh, Paige caught so much shit for that. Oh my God.
Up by mainstream media and really just shifted the conversation from where it needed to be, which was the victims being addressed by Colleen Ballinger finally in a truthful and honest way with a real apology that wasn't accompanied with a ukulele, to her now addressing my claims because I misreported on something. Now, I don't know whether you noticed, but from that moment that whole situation took place, I did genuinely just take a back seat on the whole conversation. I stopped making videos about it. I stopped talking.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. If you fuck up like that, that means you have to stand back. You have to stand back from it. And somebody responsible would do that. You would know, listen, I really, really fucked up. I should step back from this story. I shouldn't cover it anymore. Because I fucked up. That's called taking responsibility for what you did. Been there, done that.
Talking about it as much. Despite how I felt, I knew that I was not helpful right now. And that it was better for me to retweet everything that the victims have said, Swoop's videos, Adam McIntyre, and use my platform to amplify their voice, rather than just talking and centering myself in it, because I have a disdain for Colleen Ballinger. And this is something that Rosanna Pansino knows all too well. Because in her words,
silencing legitimate criticism, especially when it comes to the physical and mental safety of others, is not okay.
Wow, Rosanna. Wow.
Woo! Okay, thank you guys so much for this video.
Thank you, Paige. Okay, hold on. Y'all want to see... Let me see the comments. Okay, hold on. Oh, y'all ain't gonna see them very good here. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. Gross. Gross, what the fuck is even that manly thing? Paige, Mr. Beast is evil and the allegations in the comments. How dare you? Okay, that's talking about the comments. Bro, you're attacking the wrong people. You are shooting at the messenger, not the bad people they are trying to correct and bring awareness to. Mr. Beast has terrible work environment. Allegedly did illegal lottery and other bad things, knowing his fan base is young, impressionable kids. Here is the thing. No, she's not attacking the wrong people, because the wrong people are giving out the wrong information and they're lying to you. This is that anti-O shit right here. This is that anti-O shit right here. Glazer. Massive disagree. LMAO. Yeah, they're eating her up in the comments. Of course they would. Of course they would. I wouldn't expect anything less, to be honest. Alright, let me go look for this. Hold on. Doot, 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 doot.
Okay, no drama. Everything.
Shut up. snuck into Jason Derulo's private influencer party. Is Jake Weddle dead? I don't see where... Does he have a different channel? My bad. I clicked the wrong button. Does he have a different channel?
Okay.
It was on her channel. Oh, the girlfriend's channel. Oh, well, I don't know the girlfriend's channel. It was reaction with the girlfriend on her Twitch. Oh, it was on her Twitch. Okay. Yeah, I don't know her Twitch, so. So, yeah. I didn't know anything about that. Is something like Lex Luthor? What? Hold on. Oh my god, I found it! Okay, hold on.
A lot of your favorite creators. He's a funny guy that makes everyone funny, and he worked at Mr. Beast for
illicit ways. Ava was also accused of grooming a minor that she met through Mr. Beast. In July, Mr. Beast released the following statement. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the
piercings in the
No, oh god.
your accounts to collect more evidence, you're fucked. People think, oh yeah, I'm gonna go scrub everything from the
audience. This is his choice to hang out with people like this and talk this way in private while simultaneously creating content for children. It creeps me out. Not only is this kind of behavior happening online and having this inappropriate relationship with minors, but then he...
Babe, I can't open this. Can you open my bottle for me, please?
Oh yeah, no problem. Pass it over.
Here you go.
Yeah, out of the two of us, who do you think's gonna open up that bottle? Come on. Yeah, I got it. Sure.
Not me with my moisturized, supple hands.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, they're not
you like save it like to your camera roll, or like save it to chat, or like screenshot it. He goes, ah.
I'm gonna turn on my AC.
Wait, I thought you spent... Wait a minute. Jake, I thought you spent the 50K on... I thought you spent the 50K on, like, stuff to do live streams. Why are you using the headset mic? Why don't you have a regular mic? Yeah, it's love.
It's basically what people try to avoid through using Telegram is like Apple servers, Google servers. But when you're using something like Telegram or like NordVPN, you're just giving one company your data. So they have all of it. So Telegram has all the data and the ability to, if they get subpoenaed by the FBI or whatever, when this starts going to legal shit, Telegram will just hand all that stuff over when they have to for a court of law.
The FBI was like, oh no, do we have to do a lot of data mining? Oh no, it's in one app, it's fine.
Yeah, no, literally, like they're so dumb. All of these apps, everything you do online is all monitored, and everything you try and delete and scrub from the internet, it's all there. It's just there's a difference between privacy and hiding from the law.
Yeah, you can't like commit a crime, like you can't like do murder and you're like, no one saw it, didn't happen.
Yeah. No, I talked about, we hear all the time. He always gets rapist all the time.
Women speaking. We don't like women speaking. I'm just kidding. Joke. That's a joke.
Oh, babe, I was at a party the other day and I met P. Diddy. A lot of people use the services on, there's a lot of ops. Like, the government created
It's sinister, but it's two different kinds of sinister.
Yeah, like it's like both of his eyes are like a host on Wipeout. He does not like. They would love to have him. He'd be great as a game show. Or dude was a fucking idiot for that. Pete Davidson. Panucci's Pizza. Like what are we doing here?
On this employee saying that stuff that creeps out coworkers.
Okay, heavily disagree.
I wanted to do actual philanthropy. The manager wanted to do, we saved the village from a tsunami. Whoa.
And it's just them off camera with a hose. What I think is gross is them trying to discredit you when this is going on in the workplace and you're coming up with creative ideas.
Yeah, they also said I'm the one trying to paint
I hate
these companies
Twitch.
unprofessional. Like,
I hate Twitch. I hate watching shit on Twitch. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I hate it because I can't like pre-see what the timestamp I want is. So. Yeah, they bored me too. With his $50,000 and his shitty headset mic. Just saying. Bruh. Does she have a VOD channel? I have no idea. I have no idea, Forky. No, that's not her. Let's see. Let's go by channel. No, I don't think she does. And if she does, yeah, I don't think she does. Because I'm looking at all the ones. Name that, and no, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't know. Rosanna Pansino reports Mr. Beast to the FBI. Oh my God. Adam, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Investigation, yeah. I'm gonna have to watch that and see what that one says. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch that one. Listen, I don't feel bad for Adam. I mean, I know how it is to be misled by people. Been there, done that. I just don't know how misled he is. But yeah, I do feel like he is misled. So yep, exactly. He's his own adult. You are correct. You are correct. Wasn't he thrown on the bus by Dog Pack? In a way, yeah. In a way. Listen, not everybody is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. And I feel like he's making a mistake with this one. I really do. But listen, I ain't his mama. You know? The only thing I can do is talk about how I feel about the situation. So, all right. I'm going to get out of here. It's about time for me to cook some dinner. Adam McIntyre is who I'm talking about, Deep Sea. She should report to the FBI and also show them how bad her investigation skills are. True. true. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a great night, day, or evening, and I will talk to y'all later. I'll be live tomorrow. I don't know what we're watching tomorrow. I might push the Cheeto thing back to Wednesday. Either way, we're going over that Cheeto VOD that Nick did, because I've been begging for it for a while now. But yeah. All right. Y'all have a great night. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.
Like me, open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic.